Hi guys, in this video we will be understanding the geopolitical issues surrounding energy, finishing with an exam style question.
So to understand the geopolitical issues surrounding energy, we first need to understand what exactly geopolitics is. And geopolitics can be defined as the study of international relations as influenced by geographical factors, and it involves understanding the relationships between a country and the rest of the world. And this can either be a country or a group of countries and the rest of the world. And essentially each nation has a different sphere of influence that it exerts over other nations in terms of trade, economic aid and military intervention. So each country or group of countries interact with each other in different ways. Some have alliances, some have less good relationships with each other. So that's essentially what a geopolitical relationship is. It's a relationship between different countries as influenced by geographical factors, as I mentioned before. So one of the ways in which countries' relationships are influenced is to do with energy and the availability of resources and how they trade resources between each other. So to give a bit of background, from around the 1990s, the political alliances of countries that were based on the Cold War divisions started to dissolve, though some are still rooted in the old East-West divide of the world. But the geopolitics of energy created its own alliances. For example, OPEC, which we're going to look at in more detail, is an economic alliance of countries which export oil to other countries in the rest of the world. And these are countries that have a surplus of oil, so they produce enough oil to meet their own needs, therefore they sell on the excess oil they produce or the surplus to other countries around the world, and then they benefit economically from that. And OPEC still has a major influence on the trade in oil, as the organisation is responsible for about 50% of crude oil exports globally. And OPEC we're going to look at in more detail, but it stands for the Organisation of Petroleum Exporting Countries. So now that we've defined geopolitics and we've looked at how different countries interact with each other, we're now going to look at energy cooperation and conflict. And good political relationships concerning energy will lead to cooperation between countries in order to secure energy supplies for the future, because in previous videos we've learned how the distribution of fossil fuels, including oil, is unevenly distributed across the world.
Hi guys! To continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific A-level geography videos, just click the button. Join me today and together let's make A-level geography a walk in the park.